Hello and welcome to episode 6 of my Rimworld Let's Play here on the Ice Sheet biome. We just finished building all our concrete paths, got everything going for us, and our colony's moving along. We're about to build a chest station so these guys can have something a little better than horseshoes to entertain them. If we could find a trader that would sell us some wood, then we would be able to... Ha 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 ha. We could buy, a billiards table so that they can play some pool or billiards or whatever it's called. It's called one of the two. I'm certain of it. Steel billiards table. No, we want a uranium billiards table, please. Uranium, like, who doesn't want to play a game of billiards on uranium? Sounds like an awful idea. Maybe when you're firing, maybe all the little, billiards balls, when they roll around, they'll look like neutrons, and if you collide them a little too quickly with all the uranium present, something might happen. I'm sure it would be incredibly interesting. That could actually be a really geeky type of thing. Let's see. No, we wanted Theodric because he's our social guy that's not a psychopath. So he's probably the best negotiator. You're a recruiter, and yet all you have are weapons. I thought you'd let me buy people from you. We don't want Molotovs, we don't want a pistol. That awful plasteel knife sells for a decent bit. We'll sell it. We want to keep the good one in case we get someone with good melee skill, so that they can be useful. And I don't think there's anything for us to buy. No, he doesn't have anything for us to actually buy. So we'll just accept this. We sold a couple things. We'll get a little bit of steel for it. Or silver, sorry, not steel. And indoors is still pretty cold. Hopefully it'll start fixing itself a little bit. I think one of the biggest problems is I'm heating this entire inside area when I really shouldn't. So what we can do to counter that is we can just put a door right there. And now we won't be heating the entire inside. We'll just be heating this little itty-bitty hallway, which, because this itty-bitty hallway will be nice and warm, it will keep our guys better off than in the rooms. Let's see, this room's actually pretty cold. It is a big room, so I might need another heater for it. But I think it's doing alright for now. Build completed, make Turk. Everyone's wearing their nice little winter hats, so they're going to be warmer outside. As a general rule. Poor mood. Siba is in a bad mood. Always in a bad mood. Forever and always. Oh, what's this? One of the moons has orbited. Okay, we have an eclipse. Ah, well, we won't get any power from the sun, but we'll still get power from our geothermal plant and from our windmills, so we shouldn't have too much to worry about. We should be able to get along just fine. Let's see, we finally closed that off, and it looks like this hallway's staying pretty warm. Of course, the heat's going to seep into the other rooms, and I think I did want to try that double layer, because this room is getting really cold, so I'm curious if I put another wall right up here, if that would help at all. So I'm thinking about trying it. Or I could just stick another room up here. I could just literally build a straight line across and then have a whole nother room to work with. But I don't know what we might need that room for. We're not expanding all that much, so I don't think we'd need it for expansion. We could put another set of bedrooms here, another sleeping quarters in case we get more people. But I'm not too sure yet. We'll have to see. I might put a heater in this room, or the geothermal room. That way, actually I'm going to do that right now, because by putting a heater in this room isn't going to be so cold, which means the heat that seeps into it will be warmer, and also this little pocket in here will also hopefully warm up some when we put the heater in. That way, you know, it's just because heat is everywhere, it'll dissipate less heat away from the rooms we want to keep the heat in. So we're actually running low on food. Let's try and build some more hydroponics bays. So I wanted to test that. Like, I saw them walking over the solar panels, which is something the colonists could never do back when I played in Alpha 6 or Alpha 7. So if I put a hydroponics bay right in the middle, would they be able to reach it? Because I remember that they needed to actually be able to reach these squares to get there. But they're standing on them, so that's why I'm curious if they can actually do that now. Ah well, we'll do some testing. How good the heater built. So now this room is warming up, which means this room should also be easier to keep warm. And this area over here is even warming up. DeWald is idle. I don't even know what DeWald is supposed to be doing. What do? You do construction, repair, growing. You don't mine. You do hunting. Not like hunting is even a thing that we can do here. You shouldn't be doing art. You can do hauling and cleaning. That's fine. And you know what? Do the research instead because you're better at it, actually. So Theodric will have to find something else to do. Now, I do want to move the research table, so we'll go back to production. We will click Steal Research Table. And we will... Where can we move this? It doesn't really fit perfectly anywhere. So how about we stick it right there. Deconstruct the old one. And we're just going to move it to this other room, because we kind of want to keep our stockpile room as the stockpile room. We don't really want anything kind of in the way. We want it to be a nice, solid area. So we'll just finish expanding the stockpile so it fills up the whole of the area. And everything's coming along. We finished all our mining over here, so we'll just give them more orders. So what I really want to do, and I'm being limited in this sense, is I want to start being able to try and work on prosthetics, try and work on more research, try and get more stuff really going. But I just can't because I don't have any wood. I can't build a prosthetics workstation because I don't have wood to do it. And we need to find a way to actually get some wood. Blight. A mysterious blight has destroyed your crops. Ah, well, we should have enough food to be able to survive that. Hopefully. We can do a smithing bench, maybe a sculpture's table. There's not too much we can really do right now. We just kind of have to wait a little bit. Okay, our researcher, you shouldn't... I know you want to repair and you want to construct and you probably want to grow and warden and hunt, but don't do anything. Just start researching, please. So we can get more research, so maybe we can get the Omnigel. I think I have it installed, but I'm not sure. But Omnigel, what it'll allow us to do is basically convert something we grow into wood. And I know that sounds like growing a tree, but it's Omnigel that you grow, which is something completely different than a tree. Must designate impassable. I thought that's all we designated. Oh well. Are we losing power? Oh wait, we had the no solar panels for a while. So apparently we lose power without them. So we can't deconstruct them, they're still relevant to us. Do we have any limestone that we're actually able to work with? Sandstone, granite. You know, I don't even know if this place has limestone, because no one's doing the stonecutter bills. How about we try something? I could swear you're able to make that the crematorium without needing only one. Maybe it's just because we had limestone. So we'll do sandstone chunks. And we'll see if once we actually obtain a sandstone chunk or two, that it allows us to make the crematorium out of sandstone chunks. This is a massive ore vein, steel vein. So we're getting lots of resources from it, which is pretty good actually. Oh, so they can get to the hydroponics bays. That's really good to know. How about we put a couple more hydroponics bays up, I don't know if I want cloth. I think I just want more food for now. So we'll just create another one and we'll leave it at potatoes. That way we can keep growing food. So yeah, another pretty uneventful episode. How about we just pause for a little bit until something exciting happens? Because there's not really much going on. We're just going to do some mining. We're going to let some stuff grow, maybe construct a little bit, but until something eventful happens, we'll just pause for now because it's getting kind of boring just doing all this idling where nothing really interesting happens. So yeah, we'll be back in a sec when something interesting goes on. And something interesting has just appeared. So we just let time go on, we did a little more mining over there. I set up another heater because this room's getting pretty cold, so I don't want it to drop too cold, otherwise the plants will die. So I'm just a little worried about that. Since it is like negative 51 degrees Celsius outside, which is pretty crazy. And we just got a nice little raid message that popped up, so let's see what has happened. More of the saber bats have arrived, and they want to use sappers to tunnel around my defenses. Well, if you call one turret a defense, then, oh god, he's got an incendiary launcher. That's basically a buffed up Molotov cocktail, isn't it? Yeah, it starts fires. That's what I was afraid of. I don't like fires. Oh great, he's got Molotovs. Or Moltovs. What are they? Molotov. Yeah, I was saying it right. Okay then. Oh, look, metal. Opposite side of the map though, so the metal's not that great. But they want to use sappers. How do they want to use sappers coming from that angle? Oh, random visitors, please help me. No, don't go away, random visitors. Come on. Okay, so I still don't know how they're supposed to be sapping me. But we need to get our people out there. You can't fight. You have the little machine gun. Theodric, you have the sniper rifle. And we should have one more. DeWald, you're apparently meditating. Well, quit your meditating and pull up your gun because we have things to kill. So it looks like they're gonna try and go in the same exact place that we were just at. What is that beeping? Adam, he rethought his decision. He walks out, has a bullet land at his feet and goes, nope, and runs away. Headshot, although I don't think it will do that much for us. Let's back off. Let's see how this goes. We at least have our turret helping us. Even if this guy's gonna mine through, we can just like fill it in with a wall. There we go. Oh, they're gonna leave now. Maybe we can get this guy. He's the one with the good weapon, right? Yeah, the incendiary launcher. Ooh, we got it. Nice. I don't particularly care if we get any more or not. We got what we wanted. Oh, we killed them all, so we just have more bodies. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, though. I'm trying to think on what we should do here. Because we technically don't have a prison set up. How about we do this? Let's make a steel bed in Theodric's room. We can put a bed up there. Theodric is usually okay. Most of the time he's okay. He doesn't go on killing sprees randomly. And what we're going to do is, we'll say this is now, or we can't say it's for prisoner yet. We want you to go and work on the bed. That way we get the bed constructed as soon as possible. And now we can tell everyone else to just undraft. We don't need you guys drafted anymore. Let's see, we get another sniper rifle. That's pretty good. And we get an incendiary launcher, which I suppose is also pretty good. And some Molotovs to sell. So once that bed is constructed, what we're going to do is we're going to say that this bed is now for prisoners. And we're going to make a second bed in the same room. What's going to happen is he should be saved and he should be put in the bed that's unowned. There he goes, he'll remain there. And now we can capture these guys. So capture Adam. Oh, we don't have the bed yet. Now we have the bed. Now we can capture him. And we should be good now. So we'll have 2 new prisoners. Hopefully, if we're lucky, we'll be able to recruit them so we can have more colonists to do some more of the tasks that we have to do. Is he coming inside? I thought I told someone to prioritize hauling him. Or to rescue him, I should say. Capture. There you go. Go and pick him up. Bring him to the prison. Let's see, how much do we hurt these guys? His leg was shot off? Okay. We can put a peg leg on him, so his injury isn't that bad. His bleeding rate is 100%, so he'll die in a day if no one treats him. We can fix his moving. It's not that hard. Who's the medic? Seba is the medic. So we'll let Seba have a little bit of sleep. That's enough. Now you need to go and heal these guys. That way they don't die. 0% chance of good quality. At least they'll stop bleeding a little bit. Ooh, bulk goods trader. Severe illness. Adam has a severe illness. Is that blood loss? Probably. Yes, it is blood loss. Oh well, he's bandaged up. As long as he stops bleeding soon with all the bandages. He should live, maybe? Come on. 2% blood loss. He's at 83% blood loss, so he should live. Of course, he's got an infection now, so it's going to get any worse. But before we forget, we need to find our guy. Not DeWald. We needed Theodric. Because there was a bulk goods trader, which means they might sell us wood, which is something we need. And they will. They have 1,200 wood. We can finally get some wood. That is very good for us. We can also buy steel, but I don't think we will. So, we can buy human leather. That's... no. We're not going to, but we could, if we really wanted to. Okay, so, what do we want from them? We want some wood so that we can continue building stuff. Now, because we don't know when we're going to find another trader that's going to be able to sell us wood, we're going to buy 500. I don't want to spend all our silver on wood. Maybe we should spend a little more. Maybe we should get 600. Well, we have 611, so since we want an even number, we'll just go 11 less. We'll go to 589. That way we have an even 600 by the end of it, since we can't do anything with 11 wood. And most of the stuff we're going to be crafting is going to take a flat 100 wood. So this should be fine. And we will accept our trade. Now we have lots of wood to do lots of stuff with. So if we have solar flares, we'll have some power. Now we can actually build a basic prosthetics workbench, which is something we've needed for a little while. And we can kind of put it right next to that, and it kind of clips into it, but we'll put it right there. That'll be fine. We should be able to build our legless prisoner a peg leg, and he should love us for it, so maybe he'll join the cause. It's Tony, right? He's got no leg? Yep, he's got no leg. Prisoner. Friendly chat and recruit. Prisoner. Friendly chat and recruit. Experiencing acute pain. Oh, really? You have quite a few, injuries. So we'll see how it goes. Now that we have a ton of wood, we should be able to build more stuff. There's something else in production that we can build now that we have wood. I don't think it was a smithing bench that I was thinking of. But it might have been. We're gonna need one eventually, so why not build one? Build it right next to the heater, we'll go to furniture. Build another light, we'll put it in the corner. Up there probably needs a light too, and since we actually have a decent bit of steel, we can actually just build some power lines. Actually, that won't work that way, so we'll go this way. There. Combat supplier. Colonist needs treatment. Why does Seba? Oh god. Trying to help, and they don't want my help. Fine. If they don't want my help, they don't need my help. Where's the guy with the little submachine gun? There you are. How about you casually just run out? And you go in. You know what you're supposed to do. Just start shooting. No, Theodric, you probably don't want to go in there. Maybe you do. 3, 2, 1. Nah, you missed. 3, 2. No, you needed a second to cool down. 1. Headshot! With a 40 damage sniper rifle. Oh, we took his ear off. Wow, this guy is real. Really wants it. Oh look, we were able to down him. At the cost of a decent bit of damage. So we'll undraft these guys. And we'll leave him the way he is, since he wants to be like that. We still have enough food, hopefully. Yeah, plenty more is growing. We have that basic prosthetics bench now, so what can we do with it? Since I haven't actually played with this steel arm, hook hand, eye patch, denture, wooden foot, we need a whole leg, a whole peg leg. I wonder if we can amputate his peg leg after we put it on, so we can give him a better leg when we unlock the research for it. I guess we'll have to figure that out, so we'll build a peg leg. Because, you know, the good guy, the guy that doesn't get out of bed, he's a good prisoner. Where are these guys going? There's still more ore over there. That's quite impressive that there's still a lot of it over there. So we'll say mine it. And you're building the smithing bench, I take it? Yep. Which means we can now build weapons. To some extent. Oh yeah, you guys got in a fight, so you guys are probably a little hurt. Seba, the empath, is wandering. So I wish I understood these guys when they're hurt, why they don't just go and take a nap. Why they proceed to go back to work. Ah, well, maybe we need to build them like a med bay so that they can go and get healing somewhere. Maybe turning this one over here into another room isn't such a bad idea. We can turn it into a medical room. So structure, we'll build a medical room. Yeah, actually, maybe. You know what, let's build it. And we will finish it off next time. We'll just build the basic shape of it. So let's see. No, we're not going to put anything there. We probably do want to put a wall in the middle because this is a pretty big open area and we don't want anything falling because we're going to get rid of this. So if the entrance is going to be here and we're going to have an entrance on top, how about we do this? We go 2. And we just put little things for the doors. So if there's a door here, we go 2 away. With 3 in the center. Actually, that'd be kind of weird doing it right there. Cancel. That's only 2. I wanted 3. That door is also pretty weirdly placed. You know what, let's just abandon this idea and instead make a steel wall, pick roughly the center of the room, and just make a giant 4x4 box. Open on one end. And maybe we'll stuff something in there. Maybe we won't. Who knows? That's the mystery, isn't it? So we'll put another door in so people can get in and out. And we'll put some heaters in. One heater right there in that corner, and probably another heater over there eventually. But for now, it's good as it is. And I think we are coming to the end of this episode. We have... oh my god, he's doing it again. Can we just kill him? Please just get out of there, DeWalt. Don't go down for this. Okay, so we're going to end the episode. We'll deal with the prisoner right at the start of the next one, and we'll come up with a better prisoner solution, because I have an idea in mind on a way to stop these prisoners from when they get a little mad at me and they try to kill me every single time, because that's all they do to me is try to kill me, these prisoners. We're going to do a very effective method of stopping them from doing this. So when they do this, we don't have to risk our colonists by going into their room and trying to kill them. We can simply flick a switch and maybe, or maybe not, let them die of hypothermia. But we'll be the judge of that. We'll see. Anyhow, that's going to bring us to the end of this episode. So, thank you guys for watching. This is PTT GRW, signing out.